Well, hey guys, welcome back to another episode of 060. We're in the house with not Aussie Man reviews because it's really hot outside, but Mark is here with his F15 X5 and we're going to fit the biggest grills I've ever seen to it. They're huge.
They're not small.
Yeah, Mark recently purchased these from, I can't remember if it was eBay or Ali, but if you do want a link, let us know and I'll put a link down below. But they are the full black gloss version for the F15 X5. Now these will fit pretty much all X5s, not just the sport models. If you've got any F15, you can whack these in. We have had a quick look at what's involved in fitting them, and we've done quite a few grills on the older E-Series BMWs, and this looks pretty familiar. So it's going to be a matter of separating the front piece from the back piece. Once we've got the front piece off, we should be able to take it all out. I don't think it's going to be a pretty easy install, but we've got to brave the heat.
We do.
All right, I'm going to go get some pry tools, and you'll see us down at the car. Okay guys, we've learnt how to do it with the one on this side, but I'm going to show you basically the same process that we did on this side, and hopefully it doesn't take as long because that took quite a long time to do it, but we managed to do it without breaking. Did we break anything? I don't think we did. Anyway, I'll show you what we've done. So they come apart in two pieces. The outer piece, the chrome piece, is what you need to take off first, and it's held on with these, that is 6 clips. We did break one. Well, I didn't notice we broke that. Unless it was already broken.
Oh, hang on, there's 3 slots here. Oh no, that's on the other side.
No, that's right. Okay, yeah, no, we didn't.
No,
we didn't break it.
No.
Okay, so it's got those clips there. That's what you need to get off first. The top ones come off relatively easily. You can just push the chrome up and pull it away like that. And that's that. That's the 3 along the top. And all I'm doing there is sort of levering the whole piece, which unclips those ones. The ones on the side, that one's done. Oh, that was done as well. So again, you can push the inside of the chrome away, but the bottom's where it gets difficult, and you've got those 3 on the bottom. Now the way I've worked out how to do it is using a pick tool. Now you do need to be careful because you will easily damage either piece if you want to reuse these grills. Then again, even if you put a little mark in there, it's probably not going to be overly noticeable. Now, in order to get the pick tool in there, for some reason, you get gaps outside of where you need to be. So I can use that tool, put it in there and then twist. That one's actually released.
Yeah.
They didn't release like that. I'll try it on this one. See, that one's grabbing, and there'll be a clip just in there. So if we put a bit of force on that, get the pry tool down in there, and you can push that clip down. So same on this one, pry tool down in there. Oh, it slipped. That's got it. And unfortunately you can see the marks that the pry tool's left, and we've got a couple of little kinks there, but again, I think once this massive grill is installed, you're probably never going to notice it. So once you've got that one, the outer chrome piece off, I'm then using a right angle piece, right angle pick, and then you can get in there and undo those clips. You just twist it and that pops them out. Do that one. Come on. Bit tight, but we'll get it. There it is. There's no clip there. Ah! It went back in. And work all the way around. And that should be the last one. That comes out. So, that's like that. I think while we're there, should we get a cloth and clean it out?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a rag. So we've cleaned off all the gunkiness and we have the new grills. Now, although we took them off the front piece and the rear piece separately, putting them on, you can actually clip them together, and then it's just gonna be the outside large clips that you can see one-handed here, those ones. And hopefully it should just pop in. So I might get you to hold the camera, Mark, and we'll see if the theory works.
That was hard.
They're a lot easier to fit than they are to take off. Yeah, that is all clipped in.
It's just a bumper flexing.
There's BMW quality. Safety. So the pedestrians bounce off. That's it. I think.
It's not pulling out. Oh, maybe a little bit. Oh. It looks like the fronts might have separated.
Ah, yeah. That, yeah, they're both sitting the same. They're not coming out. That's it. All right, let's cut to some pretty shots of it all finished and washed. Well, there we go. It did take nearly an hour to give it a clean, but my God, it is looking good. Are you happy with it, Mark?
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, dude, it's really, it's not an update, but it just looks cooler. It's a 30D, but it's getting a bit more X5M-esque. We were just talking, he's thinking about adding a lip to the bottom. You can get them from China as well. Let us know if you think a lip would look good on this car. Let us know if you've got any questions about installing these grills. I'll put a link to where you can buy them down below. When I first opened these boxes this morning, I was like, oh, the quality's a bit, how are you going? But to be fair, they're about as good as the genuine ones. So I think they're gonna be fine. And it looks dope. All right, hope you enjoyed the pretty shots. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.